Good morning! You probably know these situations. You're in a raid with random people or even your own guild, and the wipe happens. And the second wipe. Or you're in a battlegrounds or arenas, and your team just lost the third game in a row. And even though there are loads of variables that could go wrong in this case, some people start getting mad, shouting how bad are these noobs, or just flaming anybody who died first in the last attempt. Sounds familiar? Well, we are gonna have a look at the raging and what can you do about it from three perspectives: the bystander, victim, and the rager. So stay with me. So why people rage and what can we do about it? Well, specific reasons are always individual, but from a more general point of view, really common motivation is frustration. And frustration is a long-term problem where we don't see the real cause yet, or where we don't have the necessary skills to solve the problem even though we know the real cause. So if you are here to accommodate to other people's rage or you want to explore your own rage, the first thing that you have to understand is that it is a long-term problem. It's not about the actual game situation or words used. So for example, if somebody is insulting you, it's not about you. And by any means, don't take it personally. Maybe you're asking, hey, I see these guys. They're pretty specific that it's this game that's fished up. How could it be long term? And it's a bias pretty specific to random queue systems. You see all those hundreds of different ragers, nobody more than twice or three times, usually just once. So you see their behavior from more of a situational point of view rather than as a long-term personality characteristic. So if you try to form a group with one of the random ragers, there is extremely high chance that you would see them raging in every badly looking situation. And that would probably shift how you see them and how do you feel about their insults. Do you feel the difference between getting insulted by a random girl on the street or seeing the same girl every morning when you're going to the bus, insulting everyone and from time to time also you? I feel that this perspective makes a great difference. But still, why the frustration? Well, it's really hard to tell. And in fact, only a small amount of cases are caused by the in-game mechanics. Because it could be anything from small self-confidence, new stepmom, problems in school, complicated relationships, or just general belief that winning is the only option in life. And some people are just getting insulted in the real life so much that they see insulting as a normal behavior, and they're just doing what they know in the game, you know? You honestly never know where people are coming from and what they had to go through in their lives. That's why I always have a respect for even the bullies. And I feel sorry for them because the burden is sometimes really unimaginable for others. And if you are usually the raging player, I guess that you see the problem only in the game. And that's alright, like nobody was born as an enlightened child and we are here to learn. And I'm not gonna force you to change it either, like if there is more important stuff in your life and raging was great relief for you, then there will be definitely time in the future for you to address it. And everything that people do is beneficial for them, at least in some kind of way. Like our best chance to grow is to understand what we are achieving by it and try to find more healthier way how to achieve it. I'm using this approach even in dealing with addictions in my book, but I'm still translating it into English, so if you're interested you can subscribe and hit the bell. And if you want to find out why I'm raging over losses in the game, you have to first get to know yourself and your motivations. And this video would be super long if I would dive into that, so just stay tuned for future videos. And what people can do to help these ragers? Well, sometimes nothing is gonna work. They would be tilted, start doing mistakes, and they probably wouldn't help you to win the game. But sometimes there is a way around. You can say that you are sorry. And if you didn't take the insults personally, then this apology wouldn't even hurt you, and it could make a miracle. Like raging players are used to being hated and hearing the insults back, which keeps them even more in the raging mode. But a little, hey dude, we messed up, can you help us win the game, could really change the tides. You'll never change a person if he or she doesn't want to, so boosting their ego and validating their power is the only thing that I can tell you in this short YouTube video that could save your ranked climb or your daily rewards. And sometimes you're not gonna win the game even if you'll try your best, and that's life. You can at least enjoy the moment by actually trying your best. And not for the win, that would make you sad, but for yourself. Try to get into the fight and use some ability that you're not so familiar with yet. Or try to find a way how to win 1v2. Or think about some tactics in battlegrounds that would win the game for you. Of course, if people would listen to you in the state of desolation. Wins and losses come and go, but skills and experience is what will stay with you forever. I hope that after all of that you'll be able to have even more fun in the game. You can subscribe for more psychological stuff, and as a beginning creator, your thumbs up would mean really a lot to me. I'm Karel Kylián and enjoy your game. Pray for them, because the burden is sometimes really unimaginable for others. And that's why always people... Okay. And that's why people are always...